I will tell you, I find this statement about as aggressive as the Fed could have been in this situation. It's certainly more aggressive than I was anticipating. I think what they said about the deterioration in the outlook was pretty extreme. I think saying that they're going to keep rates low through mid-2013, I think a lot of forecasters were thinking mid to late 2012, so that's a pretty big extension. Chairman Bernanke has seemed a little afraid of dissent in the past, and I think the fact that he and the other members are willing to have such an open fight, I think says that there is a group now that is willing to fight for more expansionary policy. So I actually think that this may be saying we could see more coming in the future. They're willing to tolerate that many dissents.
The chairman himself, to a greater degree than the three dissenters, sees a situation which could evolve into some sort of downward dynamic. And I think the reason for the really long extension forward in time of the promise of an easier policy, or a pretty easy policy, is to try to undercut that.
I'm more confident about the economic environment because of what the Fed did, apart from what it said. I think it is doing exactly the right thing as best it can. Look, this is a tough situation. The tools are limited.
So that suggests, I think, by reading this, is they're starting to prepare markets. Chairman Bernanke's preparing markets for, some type of program that may be forthcoming. He mentioned, on July 22nd, he mentioned in his, at his semi-annual testimony, he mentioned several things that he could do to help, ease financial conditions. And he said one of the things was explicit guidance, and they just did it today, the mid-2013.
Everybody thinks the government should do this, the government should do that, the Fed should do this, the Treasury should do that. I think sometimes the best is to do nothing.
What?
And I welcome the decision, at least today, that they're not doing anything worse than what they've already done. I think we'll test the July lows of last year, the S&P at 1,010, and after that probably we'll get kind of a QE3 announcement.